Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning in my dashboard social media planner for the last week in January, the 25th through the 31st. I know I've done this multiple times already this month, but I just can't help it. I love it too much. I'm going to replace the left-hand side with some scrapbook paper. So I'm really in love with the whites and greens in this white Christmas paper pad from this year from Michaels. So I'm actually going to use this paper sheet. It's kind of tan with some white snowflakes. There's no sparkle or anything. It's just a flat sheet of paper. And since there isn't anything on it, I have these stickers that I printed myself. This is clear matte sticker paper. And I'm just gonna go for like a snuggly, cozy winter kind of a feel in this on this spread. So if your scrapbook paper, some of the pages in that paper pad, like the one I used the last week, has some sparkly stuff stuck on the page, and that won't work very well for your stickers sticking to the page. So if you're going to do something like this, make sure you pick paper that is nice and flat and doesn't have any extra glitter or anything on it. So step one, of course, is to cut my paper sheet to the right size. Oh, okay, in there crooked. Alright, well, I must have had some sticker debris in there. So I'm going to punch it again. Since I'm going to Frankenplan it and stick it back to back with this page, let's make sure I don't do it again. The other thing though is I'm going to use, I had planned on using these to go across both sides, so I actually didn't even need to punch it yet because I'm just going to have to punch it again. But I think I will go ahead and stick it on this sheet now, and then we'll cover that up with some of these florals, and you won't even be able to tell. Let me get so this is my current week. I need this to turn as one page. That's why I'm going to go ahead and stick them together. So I'm just going to run tape runner all the way around the edge. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this on. So you can see it a little bit because I did tan over white, but that's okay. Like I said, I want to go ahead and stick my stickers right down the center and punch it again anyway. So let's go ahead and start with that. So these are graphics from a lady. Her shop on Etsy is GraphicBlueBird. She does watercolor. I think I kind of want to put a little bit of something else right there. It's a lot of overlap, but I guess I kind of don't need to. Okay, so let's cut these apart, cut the edges off, and repunch them. Okay, so to put these in my punch, I've got sticky coming through here, so I'm going to put them like this so the two stickies are against each other, and that way they will definitely be less likely to get stuck in my punch. So I'm just kind of putting the stickies together. There we go, nobody's stuck. Okay, there we go, that's what we've got so far. Looks like a tiny little bit I need to cut off of here. Okay, loving it, definitely says winter to me, love the snow. So I thought this page was probably light enough that I could go ahead and write right on it. And I'm considering putting this green strip along the top over here for my YouTube, but I also have all these additional florals that I can use, so I definitely want to put more florals around the two pages. Probably go ahead and use them all up. I used these in a spread in my handwriting book, so looks like a little mark on the page there, so we can cover that up too. Okay, do I want to come across the top with this one? I kind of do. Let's see. All right, so one of the things I thought I would do, which I have never ever done before, is go ahead and use the Homebody Seasons book, the winter section, because I think the colors just really play nicely together. Actually use it in the boxes the way it was meant to be used, but I'm only going to use the ones where I actually have room to go ahead and write. And I'm just going to look and see which one of these has relatively light writing. Saturday does. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I'm thinking boxes wise. So if I pick out 4 of these boxes that actually have room for me to write, there's 1, Frosty Mornings and Toasty Blankets, 2, 3, 4. And then I thought I could go ahead and use these bullet points for the other 4. Here's a 5th, 6th. I don't want shopping list. That feels Christmassy to me. So let me grab some wax paper really quick. And we'll grab, I don't know if I want this one because that's where I write my stats. This one, I like that there's red in there and blue, and it's got all the space for me to write. So I think I definitely want to use that one. I'm actually still a little hesitant about using this one that's got half covered up. But several of them do actually, so. All right, let's see. Decisions. I don't know about this one because the greenery doesn't exactly match what I'm using, so maybe I'll save that one. And I'm not sure I like the black on that one. So I kind of just, well, but there's greenery on that one. Okay, we'll definitely use this one. 2. Oh, I forgot about this one. And it's got half, but that's okay. We'll make it work. 3. So there are 2 with halves. Maybe this one as my 4th. Like I said, it's got a little bit of greenery, but I think the other one is this one, but it's only half. All right, I'm gonna do this one. Except, can you guys talk to me? I'm gonna need 3 of these. I'll go ahead and grab 3 of these. I mean, I'm not going to be putting a tree on my minivan anytime soon, so I like this one, but I'm afraid that black doesn't really go with anything else. I can draw it in over here. All right. Just thinking about what else is going to go on my spread. And then there's a little bit of blue, but there's no more blue anywhere else, so I think I want to grab, there was a weekend banner that was light blue. Good food, good mood. Here we go. Bring on the sweaters. I like that. There we go. Okay. So I like stay cozy. We might get quotes out of this book. We'll see. Okay, so if I'm going to put blue down here as my weekend banner, then I don't want blue, a lot of blue here. So that leaves me with this one. So let's put this one down here. I've never stuck one of these boxes, so hopefully they fit exactly. And it's going to cover up Saturday. Ugh! Maybe it would work better on Friday because Friday is much shorter than Saturday. Now I know why I haven't used these boxes before, guys. They're kind of a pain. Let's put that one there. Like I said, since Saturday is long, I don't want it to get chopped off. I can't write on that. What was I thinking? I saw lines and just like my brain went, okay, lines, cool. I can't write on those lines. Those are not lines I can write on. I can kind of write on those lines. All right, we're gonna use the wood grain one. But I'm going to want to put it in a way where the wood grain is, let's see. Well, first I'm going to put this on here because it sticks up high enough that I think I'm going to need to go over top of it a little bit, and I am going to have to trim it. Let's just go ahead and do that. This is harder than it looks. Okay, so I need to put one down here. And again, that's covering up Saturday, so I want to put this one down there. I'm just going to trim so that Saturday shows. At least it's got a grid, so it's easy to trim straight. Okay, let's try this again. My sticker is so curled now, it's hard to get it exactly straight on the lines. Okay, that works. We got it. Let's put this one on. Let's see, if I put, okay, so this one's got a grid and this one's got a grid. So if I put it here, then my two grids are right above each other. So I think I want it up here on Monday. Oops. Okay, and that leaves this one going on Tuesday. Okay. Whew, that was harder than it looked. I think that's nail polish. A nail polish, dark blue nail polish scuff. All right, so now let's put on my bullet point lists, which should fit since it came from the Seasons book. Maybe I will go ahead and put these on every day. I totally could. And I'm not going to use boxes for my stats for once. I'm just going to write them up in that general area. Kind of thinking I do want to go ahead and put more of these on here. Except those don't line up with the grid. This one needs them. That's got grid. It's not going to line up with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. Okay, we'll do that. And give myself plenty of space there. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I like that. Everyone but those two grids. Okay. Hot chocolate weather, 'tis the season to stay inside. So there are a few more quotes I can use. Okay. Now I need to work on the other side of the page, and I need to decide how many more where I'm going to put these graphics. So this is the last week of the month. So I need extra lines because I'm going to have goals and monthly and a few other things. I need a January. So I'm looking at, since there's gold on here, there is some gold foil. I'm thinking I can use this January because it's got the green, but I don't want all this extra stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is cut the two sides off and just keep it January, maybe like that. Let me go ahead and cut away. I don't want that much gold, and I don't want it to be quite that big, and I don't want the girling camo because that doesn't really go with anything else on my page. But before I put that on, I think I need to decide if I'm doing more of the winter florals or not. And I definitely think I do. A question is, do I want to go like all the way around the page, or maybe something in the corner? I can kind of see through. Yeah, you can kind of see through on camera too, my page. Then I'm going to have to start my box so much further down. I can do half a one. Let's do half a one. I think I want to do this one like this. Difficulties today, guys. There we go. That's better. Okay. My gosh, I got stuff everywhere on my desk. And then let's stick the other half up here. So much me thinking this would be a quick and easy spread. It has definitely been anything but. Okay, let's see how this January looks up there. I'm actually kind of thinking I want even less of the green now. Just because I want I want those florals to show. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, that was actually all I needed this book for. I will link this in the description box. I'm not sure you can still get it. It's from Capital Chic Designs. The label got ripped off, but I got this at Michael's a while back. So I thought along with the seasonal homebody, I would go ahead and see what I could find to add to my spread in the original homebodies. So I want to do a couple of to-do type boxes, and I think I'm going to use this dark green washi tape to do the thing I've done before where I actually outline my boxes with super thin washi tape and just write right on the page. So oh, there's a coffee cup. Gotta put a coffee cup on here. Coffee first. There we go. I want a nice big quote for down here, and I think there's an even bigger one over here. That word gratitude, yes, super giant. So if I go I could go all the way around it with my florals and then just bring the boxes down to there, and I can kind of use this one as a bit of a divider. So if I were to do something like that, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so first things first, last time I did this trick with the washi tape making my boxes, I did not leave myself enough room at the top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my washi tape boxes. And I'm just gonna, I don't know how long I'm gonna make this yet, so I'm just gonna kind of leave myself a little tail there. I think I'll do my lines in brown. Okay, so that's what I've got so far. I definitely got to figure out where the rest of these florals are going. So this feels like a corner floral to me, so I'm gonna just kind of put it in this corner. And I think I want to put a little more floral over on this side as well. Something on this corner to kind of mirror that corner a little bit, but not as much. So maybe if I just do the very tip and then I can use this piece up here. All right, where can I put this piece? That sticks down way too far. Maybe I need to use it on this side. Grab my tweezers so that I can get my hand further back out of the way to help me decide where I want this. I'm gonna hold off on that. I know I'm all over the place today. Let's go ahead and get a couple of to-do boxes in here. So I like the routine and focus boxes that are in this book. The only problem is they're clear. So I thought I could use a couple little little boxes to put them in. Here we go. I like these. The routine and just focus. So let's pick a couple that go with my color scheme. Maybe I can bring some blue onto this page. That's a good idea. Let's do that. It's this grayish blue color. So there's a routine and just focus, and I'll use those as my two boxes, but I want boxes to put them in. Boxes for my headers. Oh, there they were. Something not too huge. There are two gray ones. Let's use those. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is grab my stencil and draw in my lines. So if I shoot for 10, there's 7. Yeah, that doesn't come down too far. I think I'll go ahead and use a black pen just to make sure that they show up as best as possible. I can write with brown. Okay, now I know where the bottom of my boxes are, so I can put my last piece of washi tape on. So next, I know I want to use that big gratitude sticker, but I want it to go on top of any floral. And I know I want to use this big floral as kind of like almost a divider. So let's go ahead and put that on. So pretty. Giant gratitude. I mean, it doesn't fill this space exactly the way I've got it, but pretty. Oh, it's just the right amount of gold too, kind of working across the pages. So, all right. Is there anything I want to put up there? Maybe one of these smaller quotes. I thought there was a page of smaller quotes in the. Here we go. Frosty mornings and toasty blankets. That's kind of pretty. Winter days with more of that blue. I think I like this winter days actually. It looks like it was made for that space, you guys. That was awesome. Okay. I have 2 more little pieces of floral. I think I gotta use them. I really do. So what I'm thinking I could do is definitely go across the top here because I need more floral on this side. And these are light enough that I don't mind if they come down over the date because I'm not going to have to write on them. And then again, I have my YouTube post sticker that's going to go on there. And it can go right over the top and I don't need to really try to write on it. I was thinking I could put it over here, but I think it's going to encroach too far into my space. So maybe this needs to come over here somewhere. Yeah, maybe I want to lift up that G and stick it under here. It could come up here, except that I really liked the way that winter days filled that space, and then it won't. I could put it here. If I put it here. Oh my gosh, decisions. All right, well, the least amount of pain would come from putting it over here. So the reason I hesitated to put it here is because it joins these 2 florals together, but it's not joined there. There's a gap there, so I kind of like that it's gappy. If I join these together, then it makes the gaps feel lopsided, if that makes any sense at all. I could put it here and cut another section off. Let's do that. And then I don't know if I will use this section or not, but otherwise I think it's about done. So the problem I have now is I have a point, and it's gonna look a little weird if I try to put it just about anywhere. But there, actually, that kind of works, right like that. It looks like it's kind of coming out from under. I think that looks okay. All right, so I think that is my spread. Let's put it on the, oh, I almost forgot. One last thing. I need my YouTube sticker. There we go. That black definitely shows up. There we go. Okay, now it's done. Until I figure out something else I forgot. So I already, oops, and there went my planner. And I gotta find my right section now. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. That is my spread, winter mood spread for the last week in January, and my social media planner. I hope you like this video. I hope it gets you excited to do your own winter spread in your planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.